Thank you so much. Thank you, Matt, for being, doing your homework. It was really amazing. And really, and Barbara, but thank you more importantly, Matt, for being a fellow shark and such a great, great person. Um, I also I want to thank a bunch of people here, and I'm going to try to make it short. I know we've been here having a good night. Number one, I want to thank Jacques. First time meeting him, his energy is incredible. I can understand why you invest in him so much. I want to make sure to thank Tracy and Ellen and Barbara and Helen and the entire NDA family. Of course, CK Sweat for doing his homework and raising and helping you raise all this money. Yeah. Of course, all the instructors and coaches, but more importantly, the donors and the sponsors. So that's everybody here tonight, right? I consider everybody that I just thanked my fellow sharks, right? The only difference between you or I is I have a camera on me all the time and I sit next to a really mean little man named Kevin O'Leary. That's the only difference. But more importantly, I want to thank the investors, meaning the kids. The ones that knew it's important and know it's important enough now to invest in their future. The ones who the other kids may make fun of, they may say, why are you doing that? Why are you wasting your time? But they show up every day and they invest in themselves. And that's our future sharks. So I want to make sure that I thank all of the kids, all our future sharks who invest in themselves. Now, Matt told you a little of my history, and I want to color in between the lines. Yes, I grew up in a neighborhood of Hollis, Queens, and we really didn't have any heroes to look up to. And they say that you become what you think about most of the time, or you aspire to be what you see next to you. And not unlike where many of you grew up, right around '86, crack came and started devastating my neighborhood. And I didn't have anybody to look up to. And there was nobody on TV that looked like me to look up to. There was one entrepreneur on TV, but it didn't look like Fred G. Sanford, the junk man, was doing that well. But all of a sudden, this thing called rap music came around. And in my neighborhood, as CK told you earlier, in Hollis, Queens, there must be something in the water because there was Run DMC, there was Salt and Pepper, there was Tribe Called Quest, there was LL Cool J, and it would go on to have so many other music artists. And I wanted to be part of what they were doing, but I couldn't rap. I couldn't sing. But I learned how to dance. Right? And I started to dance. I felt like I started to belong to something. I was part of a community. I no longer had to aspire to be a drug dealer because I saw this beautiful art form being expressed in so many ways. And I remember, practicing every night or every day to dance. And I remember I was really nervous when we had like a dance-off in school. And I didn't know if I was going to be accepted or people were going to laugh at me. And I remember doing my first moonwalk in public. And I remember a girl going, "Ooh, he's cute." That was it. I was hooked. I was done. I was done. I knew I would be dancing for the rest of my life. Listen, hold on. I can't do it. I just turned 50, and when you turn 50, a lot of things swell on you that you didn't know you had before. So don't turn 50 again if you are over 50. Now, I started dancing so much that I want to go on tour, and I started becoming such a good dancer that a group named Houdini wanted to take me on tour. But my mother has so much vision because she said to me, "You're 17 years old. You think I'm letting you go on goddamn tour, boy? Get back to school." All right, so that was the end of my dancing career. But I realized at that point, because I was part of this community, that I can dress them and make a uniform for them, because no matter what, I want to be part of that community. And that experience of trying to express myself as a dancer, as a young kid, led me to creating my brand, which would, help me feed myself, and more importantly, hopefully encourage other cultures and other people and other kids that if a young dyslexic child whose father left him when he was 10, who got left back in school, a little brown boy who had no access to capital or to anything else can make it, than anybody can. So I'm here as a child. Thank you. Thank you. I'm here as one of these many children that, you know, when they wake up in the morning, they go outside. Often they don't see any heroes. It's not that the heroes didn't exist, but the heroes are getting up at 5 o'clock in the morning, getting their kids ready for school, or coming home late after work after putting all their money and time into their business, or being places like here on a Monday night, giving to the future. We don't get to see them. But now the kids get to see you, you get to see them, and they get to inspire other people and hopefully become even greater than a Daymond John. So thank you all for having me, and thank you for everything. I appreciate it.